There we go. Ooh, blurry. Back away. Hello everyone, welcome to Story Retold. Calina here, just doing some technical fixes of everything. It looks like things are starting to finally work. I have yet to set up my loyalty store, which is, if you've seen in your chat, you are getting points, gems, as I'd like to call them, just for simply watching. If you type in something in the chat to let the algorithm, the bot, know that you're here, you automatically start collecting points every 5 minutes. I think it is. That's how I set it up. And if you like earn up enough, I think kronkgasp that you saw, please tell me someone that the audio was actually working for that. That one's the cheapest one at 10 points. 10 gems, just so that we could test it out every once in a while, and it's quick, it's easy. But just about everything else is worth about 75 gems. So if you see in the description of this video, not like the actual video, I think I've called out some of the things that you can redeem already. If you didn't hear any audio? No audio? No Kronk audio? Okay, it's only partially working. Let me see. It's under the store section here. Okay. Well, let's try it now. Exclamation, redeem, space, kronkgasp. Will it work? Here. Here. Why is there no sound? Well, it's working. That is so funny. Okay, okay, so if that is the one that's playing, but it's not operating as a sound effect. It's operating as a sound effect. What about, okay. Okay, how about this one? We'll try that one. That one's also operating as a sound effect, but that, if it shows up, someday it'll show up here. Here. No Kronk. Oh, I don't have enough. Hang on. I gotta give myself more points. I'm using them all up. I could do a test. I could just do a test. So someone else could do exclamation, redeem, space, dishonor. We're just doing a couple tests real quick, and then we'll get going to the game. Where was I gonna go? No, do a cloudbot. Cloudbot? Cloudbot? Not chatbot. Chat box. No. That's not what I wanted. I wanted the cloud bot. Okay. No, I did that. I think what we needed was the alert box. Double check the alert. The YouTube ones. I removed those. Cloudbot redemption. Oh, they're all crossed off. Oh, thank you for testing, Tori. Since you guys are all helping out so much. It's so quiet. I barely hear it. Could you guys hear it? Like it's barely in existence. Okay. Okay, so it looks like the thank you for testing that, Tori. I appreciate that. Okay, it looks like the things are working, but something's wacky with the audio. Okay. Okay. Hang on, that's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to Cloudbot. I'm doing this all in Streamlabs. So, by the way, how are you guys doing today? How's your Monday? Did you guys have to work this week? For those of you who are in America, we have, for those of you who don't know, America has Thanksgiving holiday coming up Thursday. A lot of us have Thursday and Friday off automatically, but some of the rest of us can choose to take extra time off. So I was wondering if anyone works this week. Loyalty. Let's add an extra 200 points to everyone in chat for helping me out. Alright, so it looks like Dishonor is actually working. It's operating as a stream perk, not as a sound effect. Huh. Okay. Let me switch that kronkgasp. It's only worth 10. Switch it as a stream perk. Next, and save. Okay, let's try that and see if we can't get a sound effect, and then we'll get started into the game. You're working this week? No sound effect. I wonder if it got deleted. Okay, well, you know. Audio Earl, huh? Maybe that was the problem here. There we go. Okay, maybe that was it. Okay. Cool, cool. Nothing? Okay. Alright, I'll finagle it, the audio, later. Let's go ahead and get into the game. I'm gonna start the load screen here. So fascinating. Where did I save it, though? Yeah, no sound effects. Darn, okay. Huh. Okay, so it's definitely playing, but the audio is definitely not coming through. Okie doke. Alright, so we were up here in this space. Very limited to explore and really appreciate it. But looks like we still have some pancakes to give away. And a pumpkin to take with us, and a rando key. What is on our task list again? Investigate the break-in, get a key to Hathorn House, gather alibis for the book theft, gather alibis for the arson. So many alibis to count. And I believe we were going to call Tegan's boyfriend right in front of her.
Hello?
Is this Damien Faulkner?
Yeah? Who is this?
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. I'm a private investigator currently working the Hathorn House case on behalf of Judge Danforth. Do you mind if I take up a minute of your time?
Go ahead.
Just wanted to follow up on some statements.
Statements made by whom?
Tegan Perry,
Yes?
your girlfriend.
Right.
I don't
Who
understand
were
that.
you-
Sorry, but were these statements given to the police?
No. They were given to me, willingly.
Yeah, sorry. I work for Alicia, and I've learned to make sure that when you're being questioned, you always have a lawyer present. I don't want to sound like I'm guilty or complicit, I just know my rights.
Of course.
But
But we're talking about Tegan.
Oh, thanks. How long have you worked for Alicia?
I've interned for her for a while, but she doesn't really pay attention to me.
You seem to know a lot about legal framework.
I listen to her on the phone. A lot. Anyway, I was with Tegan on the night of the
Wait.
That's what you wanted to know, right?
Hang on. He says he wasn't going to answer any questions without a lawyer present. Now he's answering questions. Plus, we weren't initially asking about him. We're asking about Tegan's stuff. And he was acting as if we were interrogating him for his alibi. But that hadn't happened yet. So it's backwards. It's flip-flopped with how he should have reacted. Oh, that bugs me.
Honestly, couldn't tell you. Tegan picks. You know, they're always some kind of vampire drama, apocalyptic, teenagey, angsty thing. Don't tell her, but I never pay attention. I'm into hard sci-fi.
Oh, good to know.
Okay, but would you guys qualify, like, Twilight as being sci-fi? Because he would have an interest in that if that's the vampire drama, teenage, angsty thing that he's referring to.
No. Thanks for talking to me.
Yep, sure. Bye.
It's just so weird. We need to call Ned? Okay, you can call Ned. We'll call Ned. Ah, that
Hello.
image.
Ned, hey.
You've reached the voicemail inbox of Ned Nickerson. I apologize that I did not come to the phone in a timely fashion.
Pick up your phone, Ned.
Ugh, why? Why did we have so few lines for Ned if he's even in the game? I can answer that, though. Because of, and I'm quoting someone here, but I'm going to keep this person anonymous. I'm quoting someone because this totally understands and relates to when I worked at Her Interactive. The reason why we have Frank, Joe, and Ned, plus bonus Deirdre, some of the canon characters from the games, all in the same game, is because, well, this game took, what, 4 or 5 years to come out? And as my good friend, I'm going to leave anonymous, pointed out, it would be such a travesty to not have them in every game if every game is like 4 or 5 years apart, right? Because if we kept the same cadence as we did with the old Nancy Drew games, even though they were only 6 months apart, having a 6-month break having a year-long break from Frank and Joe is not a big deal. But having a 10-year break from Frank and Joe, that would be a huge deal. So, I just wish, though, that Ned had more relevancy in the game. And that was a trouble that Her Interactive had with some moments in the past, too. Making him relevant, interesting, relatable. Some of the specific people on the Her Interactive team called him boring. I'm like, yeah, I know, but he's a blank slate. You have the opportunity to make him interesting. And so the most interesting that they did was create a little bit of drama, like in Captive Curse and this. Yeah. Ned needs another hobby. We're gonna call anyone else? I think we're good. Okay. I wanna go do a thing. I wanna go solve a puzzle. I can't click out of this button. Arrgh. Yes, I was gonna flirt with him. I can't go. Oh, gosh. The line between sci-fi and fantasy is so thin. Yes. Yes, I can see that. Yeah. Twilight's more fantasy, I suppose. Okay. What next? Wait, are the boys in... Is anyone in... here? We're gonna go drop off some pumpkins. Nancy doesn't get to. Yeah, I know. And because of that flyer, we know she's missing the lantern. So the question, the mystery here, the real mystery is where and who took the lantern? Where is it now? Alright, let's go back to the Hawthorne house. It looks like you guys are working today and tomorrow. Working with your kids. Ned was good in Alibi and Ash's Carly J. He was probably the most helpful in that game. Am I planning on doing a snow-related game? Ooh, depends on how fast I can get through this one. There was something I wanted to stream after I was done with this game. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, I don't remember. Why are we going this way? No reason. It's just an option. Oh, wait. I know. Look. Oh. What? Why are we looking at this tree? Is it just a preparation hotspot for who actually has to look in the tree? Because it's daytime. Oh, I know what I was looking for. There is something out in the forest here, and I think it changes depending on which difficulty level we're playing as. And I think we're looking for wild rosemary, because that will be something we will need later to unlock something. Oh, look at the ghosty. See? Ghosty, way over there. I can't get that way. Okay, where was that rosemary? It was, there it is. Okay, there it is.
Wild rosemary, how beautiful. And nutritious. Keeping just a little for seasoning.
Rosemary, very good for Italian food and especially for pizza sauce. Yeah, we're talking about pizza and food again. Ooh, speaking of American Thanksgiving coming up, I know Canadians had their Thanksgiving last month, but for those of you who like to have big parties or big feasts and holiday foods, what is your favorite dish? Not dessert, we'll talk about dessert later. Favorite feast dish. Go. I want to hear. Follow the trail of the ghosty. Hello?
Creepy.
Oh yeah, it's so creepy.
Creepy.
Scares away all the birds. From what? I don't know. Pretty flowers.
These snapdragons are lovely. At least some of them survived the fire.
It's like 40 feet away, Nancy. Gee. Wow, look at that cool place. I want to explore up here. Did I forget to bring... Oh, look, there's a thing. Look how bright and, like, obvious it looks.
This ought to help me out.
A crowbar. We never solved what the light was that lit up down there. What that was. Uh-oh. Something happened. Someone's messaging me about something important. Oh, I'm not sponsored to say this, but you guys, if you want a hard copy of this game, it's only $1. And then with shipping, it should come out to what, $12, $13 total, which is still reasonably priced. So if you wanted to, like, get this game or have it on hand to gift to someone down in the future, now's the time to do it. And when they say limited supplies, can I speak from experience? From having worked at Her Interactive? This is pure speculation. Pure speculation. They're trying to get rid of the last of the physical copies that they have. This is the end, probably? Fingers crossed it's not. Of physical copies of Nancy Drew games. So I highly recommend stocking up on whatever you find left in Her Interactive store, especially before they switch stores. You guys, go do that super fast. I already have 2 copies myself, so maybe I should get... No, a lot of people I know don't have disk drives. That's the thing.
Locked.
I have a lantern like this.
Locked. Locked.
I need a key?
Locked.
I don't have a key.
Locked.
Break it down! No one's gonna know the difference after it's been burned. Oh, there. She needs a pumpkin.
Yes.
Yes! We are just...
A wooden decoration. portraying snapdragons.
Oh, I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Was that relevant? What was I gonna say? Well, we got Rosemary. Clickety click 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 click. Okay, where did we need to? We need to get the key from somebody. I'm drinking tea. What do you guys have any snacks right now? Any drinks, snacks? I have blueberry tea. It's quite good. Don't know where the Hardys are. Ooh. Corn pudding for Brittany. Stuffing and sweet potato casserole are your favorites, Danielle? Sweet potato casserole for you? Oh, you like that too, Jasmine? Oh, well, you say it sounds... Okay, you haven't tried it. Maybe. Pita chips and spinach artichoke dip. Delicious. Jamie. Okay, I was gonna go make another...
Salem
Oh, shush. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's go make another pumpkin. Pumpkin, pumpkin. Sure.
Done.
We're so good at this. I didn't get to carve my pumpkin this year. I ran out of time. Brittany, you have a brewed coffee with chocolate chip cookie creamer? What brand of company makes that? Wouldn't be surprised if it was like Coffee Mate or what's the International Delight? I haven't had those flavored coffee creamers in forever. Stop. Ooh, fancy car. Now, are we supposed to know? I don't see any like red lines or yellow lines or yellow paint on the side of the road here. Ah, there we go. Reserved parking sign. That's what we're looking for. And in America, if there is a reserved parking sign right here, you're supposed to have either on the license plate a matching symbol on that or a placard that hangs from the mirror. I had one for a while because I had some health problems at one point. But, yeah, that's wrong. Coffee Mate, Nestle, ooh, yum. 'Tis the season for holiday flavoring up your beverages. One time I wanted to make spiced homemade cider, like hot cider. Just, hot apple juice with spices. And I was following a recipe from scratch, and I went to Trader Joe's to get apple juice or plain cider, right? Because I wanted to like spice it up and do a whole bunch of stuff to it. It turns out that I accidentally bought already spiced cider. So when I went to make my spiced cider, it was spiced, squared cider. Insanely spiced. And my friend was like, this is strong, but this is delicious. Like, oh gosh. The most spiced cider ever. What was I doing? I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to you.
Miss Drew, how can I help you?
Hi.
Hi, Miss Cole.
Alicia, please.
Oh, same. Nancy.
Great. So what do you need, Nancy? Any more paper clips, staplers, or perhaps a hammer drill?
I'm more of a pneumatic nail gun type myself.
Ha ha, nice.
Jazz versus Jazz. You've been asked to stop making sweet potato casserole with marshmallows because people hate it. You know what? That is a mixed opinionated, that's a polarizing dish, I should say. It is very quintessential to Thanksgiving, especially since like the 1970s, 60s, maybe even the 50s. I think it's back in the 70s, really. It was a thing. And so all of us as kids, us our age, when we were kids, that was something we had. Some people like it. Some people make it funny. Some people make it really good. I think it's a little odd to have marshmallows in a vegetable, but that is a quintessential Thanksgiving dish. Now, sweet potato, mashed potatoes is what I like to do with brown sugar and butter, and that's all. That's just me. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you.
You have a hammer drill in here.
In my closet. I'm a bit of a home improvement junkie. You have to be when you live in a house built in the 1800s.
Well, thanks, but I don't need any of those things. I do have some questions, though. You mind if I take 5 minutes of your time?
Please. I don't mind.
I'm sure you've heard about the burglary in the court's evidence room.
Yes, unbelievable. You know, I've started asking myself, what is happening to this town? It used to be such a safe place. And now we have arson and break-ins. I'm worried there's a pattern of escalation here. I mean, is this the kind of place I want to raise children in?
Oh, you're trying to start a family.
I mean, yes. But with the amount that I work, when is there any time? I barely have enough time to do my hair in the morning, let alone go on a date after work.
Is it that busy around here?
To be honest, the type of people living in a place like Salem is, well, not really what I'm into.
Then why are you here?
How about you?
I have a boyfriend.
Really? He doesn't accompany you on your investigative trips?
Well, he's in college right now.
Because of the
And we
budget.
see each other when we can.
Uh-huh. You've been dating long?
Yeah. A couple of years.
Okay.
No one said it was easy, but we figure out how to make it work.
All I'll say is, most men don't understand what we go through. We have to fight to get a seat at their table, and then they want us to go home and be family makers.
Not Ned.
Some unsolicited advice from one working woman to another? Don't let his plans get in the way of yours.
It's the other way around.
Of course. They don't.
It's the other way around. Nancy's plans get in the way of their relationship. Always. Ned always has time for Nancy. Always. Except for, like, now when he's not answering his phone. You're in the top 2% of Story Retold fans. Maggie! You're my fan! I'm a fan of you! Thank you! That is so funny to see that. I'm amused.
Do you know who has access to the evidence room?
As far as I know, just myself and the judge.
That's interesting.
Look, I don't like saying this, but the judge occasionally leaves the evidence room unlocked. The man even locked himself in his own office, for pity's sake.
That's true.
Not that it matters. I was told the burglar came from the outside.
Oh?
So it's safe to say you weren't here during the theft?
Whoops.
Are you liking me for this crime, Nancy?
No, I don't like anyone for this crime. Or any other crime for that matter.
It's an odd term.
Just doing my research.
I was not here. I was running errands around town.
Oh. Alibi?
Busy, busy, busy.
Busy, busy, busy. Hang on, I gotta write this down. The burglary. Lauren was at her shop. Alicia running errands. I don't think I'm really writing down everything else. I'm missing a bunch.
Do you happen to have the code for the evidence room door?
Nope, sorry. He hasn't given that to me yet. And knowing him, he's probably already lost it.
I don't know if I should say this, but fun fact, her shirt design was supposed to be more white. But because of the way the lighting fell on it and the texture of it, it looked just so flat. So with this gray now, you can kind of see some angles and curves and depths. So that's why it ended up being more gray. She was going to be classy white.
Doing some follow-ups with the arson. Where were you that night?
Are you asking for my alibi?
Yes.
Well, yes, if you don't mind.
I was at a charity fundraiser, saving the piping plovers. Anyone in this town that works in an official capacity can vouch for me. Are you interviewing any of them?
I don't think I'll need to.
I'm a little bit surprised you'd even ask.
Just being thorough.
I can respect that.
Okay, if Her Interactive is watching, I just remembered something I totally forgot. When I worked at Her Interactive, Alicia had that line. I was at the Saving the Piping Plovers, which is a cute little bird, by the way. I made a poster design, an illustration poster design, of that to be used as evidence that the player could find to prove her alibi. It was never used because they didn't want to use my stuff in the game. But if Her Interactive wanted to dig that up, you're welcome to share it as a fun behind-the-scenes thing. It was just one of those things that, because of time, it didn't make it to the game. That's all. So if you wanted to have like a fun Amateur Sleuth blog post, there's your story. Feel free to reshare. No problem.
Would you mind telling me what you were doing 3 days ago?
3 days ago. All day or...
Well, any info would be helpful.
Actually, why are you interested in this?
I was in Austria 3 days ago and witnessed a theft of a historical artifact there that, surprisingly, I believe is connected to this theft.
I see. I was talking to your father about that case.
Really?
Yeah. We chat sometimes.
Dad, I'm investigating these people.
Mostly.
Okay.
Ask him.
Sure.
You're a regular sleuth, aren't you? Picking up other cases now?
Not exactly. It's kind of related to the Hathorn house.
I was there.
Yeah, let's see. I was home watching Jason cut the stump out of my front yard.
You hired Jason Danforth for that?
He's cheap, and he can't say no because he needs the money. Plus, I kind of like watching him suffer a little.
I wouldn't know why.
You know, I could use someone like you. A lawyer is always in need of a good private investigator. If your father would be okay with you working for someone else.
Alicia, I'm my own woman. I work for myself. But you've been very helpful, and I really appreciate it.
Good. Well, when you solve this case, let's talk.
Okay. Keep in mind what she said. She said, so this was the week of, let's see, this was, what, 3 days ago. The trouble with this game is trying to keep all the alibis straight with how many days ago the events happened and when you actually ask about the alibis, because 3 days ago, if you change to the next day, it's actually like 4 days ago, so it's like, which day are we talking about now? Because it's been a day plus. Are we counting right? Okay, we're just gonna go along with it. 3 days ago, when the book theft happened, Alicia was watching Jason take the stump out of the front yard. Okay, we're gonna have to ask him about that too. Does he verify? What's the term for this? Verify it? Corroborate. That's the word I was looking for. My poster was so cute. Because the birds were so cute. I don't know if I did. I don't think I have it on my personal computer because I used to work on it at Her Interactive, so it's probably on my Her Interactive computer. I'll hunt for it after the stream. I really don't think I have it though.
Why did you bring your hammer drill to the office?
Well, after the burglary, we realized that this place was in dire need of higher security. I ordered the keypad online and used the drill to mount it. I just keep forgetting to bring the drill back home with me.
That's impressive.
Yeah, still ended up calling a professional when the thing wouldn't stop beeping.
Huh? Yeah.
What did you mean when you said the people here are not your type?
Oh, you probably know by now. You've been around town, right?
I have.
It's all people with minds as small as the town itself. I don't mean to sound harsh, but you can only meet so many with the same mindset before you see a pattern.
That's interesting. Did something happen?
Oh, nothing much. Sometimes I just wish this place would be a bit bigger, you know?
Why don't you just
More
move?
progressive. Imagine a revitalized town.
Boston's not far
Think
away.
That could happen.
A woman can dream.
See you later.
I want to solve a puzzle. Who do I ask for? I think I have to ask Lauren for the key.
I need to get Judge Danforth's permission before I investigate the burglary.
Hi, Ned. Doing good. I'm okay. Maybe not really. Yes, I need you to come over. No, get him over. Ah. He's on vacation? He's on vacation? Vacation can wait. He's on vacation without me. Okay. Let's see if we can't call Carson. Daddy!
Nance!
There we go.
Hey, Dad. I have a favor I need to ask you.
Of course. Shoot.
I need to investigate inside the Salem courthouse, specifically concerning the burglary in the evidence room. Do you think you could call Judge Danforth on my behalf and get his permission?
Not a problem. You know, this reminds me, next time you see him, you should bring up the Lake Winnipesaukee Regatta.
Dad,
Yeah?
maybe later.
Sure thing. Talk soon.
That's true, Chaz versus Jazz. I shouldn't be sad. Ned is with me. Me. The girl on the phone. I'm his girlfriend. Where is Ned? My Ned is watching my twins upstairs so I could do this stream. So shout out to my Ned.
I should wait.
Do. That was fast.
You're all set.
Yay!
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome.
Is there anything else?
I'm just really proud of you, Nancy.
Aw.
I don't know how often I tell you that. I think it's not nearly enough.
Thanks, Dad. You know I learned it all from you, right?
Oh, now I know that's not true. The judge told me about a certain lock-picking incident.
With
You
permission.
certainly didn't learn that from me.
I may have picked up a few extra skills along the way.
I'd expect nothing less. Love you, kiddo. Go get him.
Okay, if I made a real life how to pick locks video, will you not get me into trouble? Would you like that video? I'll lockpick my own house, I promise. I'm not gonna lockpick anyone else's house. I have a lockpicking kit. I do. I actually learned originally how to lockpick by Stuart Mulder, CEO of the time.
No, not today. I can't. There's too much to do.
Come on, take a break. You need it.
Jason, I have had these protesters outside my window nonstop for days. I must deal with this situation. The longer it goes on, the worse it looks.
Pressure.
Yeah. Ooh, but I'm buying lunch.
You're
Oh?
buying? Really? With what?
You gotta get over this, Dad. It's not good for you. It's not healthy.
What are you talking about?
You resent me.
I don't resent you, Jason. Miss Drew, please, come in.
Interrupt us.
We'll talk later, okay?
Oh, you have time for her, but not for me.
Please, Jason.
Hi, Jason Danforth.
Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew. You're visiting Salem, yeah? What do you think? Kind of a boring town beneath all the legends.
Jason, come on. We have a meeting.
Actually, it seems like there's a lot going on here.
Well, whenever you're up for some real excitement, look me up.
Yeah. We'll take
I'm
turns
sorry.
interrogating
He's
each other.
Still trying to figure out what he wants to do with his life.
Didn't want to follow in his father's footsteps.
Oh, he tried. Didn't have the dedication to follow through with the schooling. Anyway, let's get started.
And I could just leave. I could.
Judge, everything okay?
Spacing out?
What in the Sam heck is a Bitcoin?
Bitcoin? It's a cryptocurrency.
A what?
It's a decentralized digital currency.
All these new made-up digital things just go too far, if you ask me. Nothing's ever been wrong with good old American Benjamins.
As you know, I want to investigate the crime scene. Could you give me the code for the keypad?
Oh, yes, about that. Well, you see, I had it written on a post-it note, but I seem to have misplaced it. It should be around here somewhere. Feel free to look for it.
Oh, okay. Don't worry about it. I love a good scavenger hunt.
We are really setting him up to look like a very incompetent judge, aren't we? Hello, Catherine. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Now, okay, you guys, I'm a little jealous. I don't think I ever caught sight of the T-pose character. Does anyone know how to see that? Okay, so it's over here. I want to read these things.
There's a number written on here.
Wow. I'm running out of ink on my pen. Okay, who else needed a pumpkin? Oh, I can barely see this. Yay! Oh.
No glass on the floor. So the window was broken from the inside.
Okay. Salem districts. Houses. Break. There's May. She was arrested before. Is that her 12-year-old picture? Or a recent picture? A receipt? Too bad we couldn't read all of these. This is actually interesting. Ugh. City of Salem.
A map of Salem.
Okay. It's not very accurate. There's the museum. There's town square. So okay, this goes through the cemetery here. This is the... okay, so this is the Hawthorne house, and this must be the drive that we took with Deirdre coming this way to see it. That's the only way we could have seen it, but the trees wouldn't have been here. We would have been looking at it from the back side of the house. Continuity! Red flag! Yeah, okay, and then, so when we are parked over here with the car, we don't know where we're gonna head towards. Don't really know where the Perry's house is located. Did we even see a street sign anywhere for the Perry's house? Don't know. Look at this old VHS player. Ah, evidence list. Ooh, I'm getting picture texts. No, no, that's not it. No, go away. No. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this would have been, okay, T. Perry. Tegan Perry heritage chart as an evidence item. Miller, Turner, Miller, Cole. Okay. Alicia Cole collected or given by, okay, she got her testimony. Tegan Perry got a testimony. Crime scene samples, documents, crime scene images. Another testimony by Alicia Cole. Pictures from Tegan Perry. Lauren Holt, arson testimony. Checked out by Alicia. Okay. There's a robbery and a gun from a robbery. Okay. So, what was the day of the arson? It was a week ago, but do we know what the date is now? Crime scene images. These dates are not in order.
Now to figure out which ones were stolen.
Okay, so what we're trying to do is figure out what's, besides the ones that are checked out, because they're obviously gone. We gotta compare. I'll play the VHS tapes.
It's dusty.
So?
It's dusty.
Nobody uses it. It's ancient. It's a dinosaur. Okay.
No.
Okay,
Interesting.
okay, the ones that are missing are obviously emptied ones.
Interesting. Interesting. All of the stolen evidence was linked to the accused witch's claim to Hawthorne House.
Okay, so there's, motive. Motive? A clue. So the accused witches, which is Tegan Perry, all her evidence that proves that the Hawthorne House should go to the accused witches, all that evidence was taken away. So somebody obviously doesn't want the accused witches to succeed in gaining the house. Somebody doesn't want the accused witches to lay claim to the Hawthorne House. These three. Yeah, by Tegan Perry. So we should probably go talk to Tegan about this. And I want to look inside this cupboard here. Okay, there's a sign person here. Ah, there it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. Look. Oh, ah. person's right here. Can we see? Nope. What angle do I have to be at to see it?
Whoa. What? We don't knock anymore?
Sorry.
You left your door open.
Again.
Actually, that was Damien Faulkner. He's my intern.
You have an intern. I haven't seen him.
He's around. Someone has to make the coffee here.
Not Jason?
I'm swamped most days, and I could barely trust Judge Danforth with a flashlight.
That's
Oh,
rude.
I mean, he's not that inept.
You're right. That was mean. Anyway,
Hi,
what can I
Ricky.
help you with?
I get 1 hour a week to play video games. And it's this hour right now.
I just met Jason Danforth.
What did you think? Kinda cute, huh?
Not the adjective I would use.
Different tastes.
Yeah, I think he's kind of like a fast food cheeseburger with extra cheese. And I'm more of a home-cooked meal kind of gal.
What can I say? I love cheese.
So you know him well?
I know him. He does odd jobs for me sometimes.
Gosh,
Easy
that
on the eye.
line.
He is kind of dumb, though.
Oh, come
I don't
on.
really know, to be honest.
Listen, spare yourself the headache and just avoid him.
He's off limits. He
Trust me,
belongs to
not
you.
much substance. He loves his car. That's all you really need to know.
Really, Alicia? Oh my gosh. That whole conversation was just the worst. How many guys like to be compared to food? Yeah, he's a kind of a cheeseburger guy with extra cheese, and I prefer home-cooked meals. Yeah, but I like cheese. He's dumb, but he looks great. Look. And then she tells me he's off limits. So, Jason Danforth is all for Alicia. Alicia really likes Jason. Cougar. Nothing wrong with that, but it's just weird how her perception of guys is. Plus, she is so rude. What? What's that? Oh, thank you for subscribing. Is that B? The font is so tiny. Thank you for subscribing.
See you later.
I digress. Okay, where is that? The T-pose lady. It's like right here. Her arm is right here. I want to look out the window. Oh dear.
What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? What do we want? Justice.
That person is not here anymore. They disappeared. Okay, so we have an extra pumpkin. Where can we go put this pumpkin? Put one there. Jason! He's just hanging out on his car?
I knew you couldn't resist.
Yes.
His
you are correct,
eyes.
Jason. I could not.
I'm open tomorrow night. Or tonight. Or right now. Lady's choice.
How about 3 nights ago?
Wait, we already went on a date?
Definitely not.
Oh,
Well, so be clear, Nancy. Ask him where he was instead of just going straight to the point. Where were you the night the Hathorn house was burned?
Where were you on the night Hathorn House was burned?
oh, right. I was,
Do you remember?
yeah, it's coming to me. Primal Cuts.
I'm sorry.
It's a steakhouse. I was there with my dad. Great steak, very expensive. He'll tell you. So, if we haven't been on a date yet, does that mean we're going to go on one in the future?
No, thank you. I have another question for you.
Yes, it's true. I'm single.
I actually wanted to know what you were doing 3 days ago.
Are you sure that's
3
what you
days or
wanna
3
know?
nights?
Yes.
I was actually digging out a stump in Alicia Cole's backyard.
Backyard?
You. Digging out a stump.
What? Yeah. Not my favorite pastime, but I can't really say no to the money. I mean, it gives a good tan. Ladies can't say no to a hot bob. You don't believe me? Well, maybe you should ride with me to the beach. I can show you.
No thanks.
No.
Nancy's, ugh.
See you later.
Okay, let's get away from the shouting. We needed to go talk to Lauren. If we can get over there. Where else can we put a pumpkin? I think we've got all of it out here, right? Can we put a pumpkin in her place? Yo! Is there a pumpkin place around here? Pumpkin candle? Oops, nope. Aha, yes! Pumpkin.
Yes.
Yes. We are pumpkining the town. Wow.
I was hoping I could borrow a key to the main Hathorn house.
Key? Oh, I don't have a key anymore.
You don't?
No, but Alicia does. If you ask her, she'll lend it to you, I'm sure.
Oh man, I just talked to her.
Everyone says there are ghosts in this town. Is that true? What is it?
You know, I believe the dead stay dead. But I've seen ghosts recently in my own house.
Really?
Wait, you believe me? I thought I was going crazy.
I believe there's an explanation. Who was it?
I don't know. A woman, wearing old clothes like the kind you find in Tegan's museum. I couldn't see her face, and I swear she was real. I could hear her, I could feel her. She smelled like rotten fruit or something. You know, that gray, moldy smell that hits you in the back of your throat? Yeah, that.
That's pretty specific, actually. More specific than anyone else I've talked to.
I saw her in the Hathorn house. Watch out for her. She'll come to you. No doubt in my mind.
Woohoo!
You ever hear rumors about a coven in Salem?
That's just something Olivia says to sell tour tickets. I didn't think you believed in that kind of witch.
So you never heard a rumor? As a kid, maybe.
What are you getting at?
I found a photo of you three from when you were kids.
Cute.
She kept it?
Can you give it? Give it to her.
Remember where this photo was taken?
Sure. Well, sort of. It was a shed somewhere close to the neighborhood the Perrys live in. We went there a few times.
So, the three of you used to hang out.
Well, that was long ago. We did dumb things. I wish we hadn't. Far as I know, there's no coven of witches, though.
I'm sure you've been asked this before, but where were you on the night Hathorn house was burned down?
I was coming home from work, crossing through the cemetery. I could see the orange glow. By the time I got home, it was almost all gone. I called it in.
Were you the first one to call? Anyone see you earlier? Like an hour before?
I was in my shop.
Any customers?
No. Are you trying to say that I burned down the house?
No, I never said that.
Good. I've said it 1,000,000 times, but I'll say it again for your benefit. I'm just glad she wasn't alive to see it. She loved that house, and I loved her. You understand?
Of course. You were the first person to see the fire?
Well, yeah. I was going home, and that's where the fire was.
You know the fire might help you keep your home.
I know that now, but I didn't before. It's a slim chance at best. I'd rather it was whole and shown to be mine by right.
Yeah.
But if that's not an option?
Nothing could make me want to destroy it.
You remember where you were 3 nights back?
I was here. I told you already. I have the receipts to prove it. And I'm the only one who works here. Why?
Oh, no, just a related incident. I don't suppose there are any ghost sightings in your shop?
The spirits come and go as they please. I've seen them everywhere around Salem. But I've never seen one operate a point of sale.
Yeah.
Herbs.
What kind of herbs do you have here?
And immediately dropped into puzzle.
The kind that helps people ease their burdens. Since cold season started, business has been booming. Between managing the shop itself and preparing remedies, it's getting harder to keep up.
I don't mind lending you a hand with preparing the remedies.
Such
if
an
that's okay
oddly
with you.
quoted
I love
line.
learning new things.
This is delicate work. But you do seem to have an interest in herbology. Sure, it would be fun to pass on the basics at least. I'll be around the shop and manage the counter. Just let me know when you have something finished and I'll take a look at it.
Great. So, where do I begin?
I've prepared the patient notes already. You can find them on the counter. You can use my reference book to study the herbs and what ailments they cure, and the basics of remedy mixing.
Okay. This is gonna be so much fun.
Okay.
This book looks really worn. The knowledge must be centuries old, if not more.
All right. Okay, let's see if I can remember any of this. Tituba. All right, so cinnamon, fragrant, costly, spend wisely, good for digestion, strengthens the stomach and lost appetite, clears up pimples from the face and sweetens the breath. Chamomile, when black bile torments with ague, I don't know what that word is. Melancholy and vapors, humble chamomile it calms the mind. Sadness, anxieties, restlessness, chamomile is great. Chamomile is great at all times, you guys. If you're feeling sick, if you want to just relax, chamomile tea, there's no caffeine. It's a really, really good choice. And it's actually a really good ingredient in, I have these melt away teething tablets for my kids, and it has chamomile in it to help them relax naturally for their nighttime when their teeth hurt. Rosemary, got it. Pale blue flower? Restores a loss of speech by resolution of the tongue, makes people speak truthfully, I guess. Awakens minds weak with lethargy, and quells the surplus of phlegm. Suitable cure for itchy noses. Our Lady's Thistle. For the liver and spleen. Kidney stones and stuff. Garlic. I love garlic. Any plague, blemishes in the skin. Suffering from a hard pulse. Okay, high blood pressure. That's why there's a heart here. Starwort. Daisy. It looks like a daisy. Oh, where do we find the daisy? No, she gives it to us. That's right. Oh, wait, hang on. Revive the sleeping mind. And forth bring hidden thoughts. So good for the memory. Starwort. Okay. Good for memory. Sweet marjoram. Wait, is it is it the daisy one looking one that we get from Lauren? Fear of few. Okay, hang on. Voice clear and unhindered. Bear of love. Fear of few. Do you guys know the technical or the common? Is it technical or a common term for feverfew? It's actually chrysanthemum, the chrysanthemum flower. You don't like garlic and tea? Garlic would be good on a pizza with the rosemary. I'm talking about pizza. Remedy for all pains. Okay, feverfew, good for headaches. Phlegm. Clears any running or swimming in the head. So dizziness. Headache, dizziness, migraines. Okay, feverfew is good for that. Got it. Sage. To warm and quicken the senses. Okay. Wise. Lost memories. And purges any brood of worms in the ears. Ew. That was a common problem? Ooh. Do we need to ask Lauren what her favorite color and number is and whether she's had a tantrum in the last 7 days? I know we've already done a big tea puzzle like this in Danger by Design with Minette. Yeah. Ginger. Correct. Okay, yeah, ginger is great if you feel queasy. If your stomach is upset. Good for the joints. It's anti-inflammatory. Oh, and good for eyesight. Finding the truth. Oh, this is the bonus one right here, you guys. Right here, this. So we need to put up a concoction to get people to tell the truth. And this actually reveals some hilarious things. And I am determined to do it. But alas, we are at time, so I need to hurry this up. We don't have all the ingredients though. We can't do this today, but maybe the next time. Okay. Remedy for the poison tongue. So if people aren't telling us things, we really want them to give an answer. This is what we give them. We can know who spoke truth and who was soaked in poisonous lies. Okay. There would need to be loosening. Hang on. This is the recipe. Loosening of tongue. Of tongue. Okay. To let the words slip out. Something for an unhindered voice. Okay. And lastly, an herb to bring forth the hidden thoughts of truths unspoken. Okay, hang on. Where's the bring forth of hidden thoughts? This one awakens the minds, loosens resolution. Hey, Brittany! Welcome to the Red Panda Adventures. Yay! Oh, thank you for the support, my friend. I need to... Every time that happens, I keep thinking about what do I have in the playlist, the secret video playlist for our members, and I forget that I've got some video footage I needed to edit and actually upload for you guys. Okay, so I think it's Rosemary. Resolution of tongue, the unhindered voice. I think that's Rosemary. Okay, hang on. We need the loosening of tongue, right? Is that what it says? Okay. We've got the unhindered voice, loosening of tongue. Bring forth the hidden thoughts of truths unspoken. Bring forth hidden thoughts of truths unspoken. Okay, I gotta get going, you guys. Let's see what this has to say. Can we look at this? We can't. Alright, I'll have to refigure this out. I need to save my game and call it a day. Wait a minute. Is it Sage? I have to read this carefully, though, to find which one it was. I forget it. Does anyone remember? Bring forth hidden thoughts. Starwort. It's Starwort. Okay, and then loosening of the tongue. I really need to go. Alright, I'll have to look at this later. I gotta get going. Let's back out right here and back up. Save game. Save. At the autosave. Overwrite that. Yes. You guys, I won't be able to live stream Stardew. I'm about to say Stardew Valley tomorrow. So I'm not sure when the next spontaneous live stream will be, but I will see you guys at least this time, same time, next week. We'll continue with this game. Thanks, you guys, and for those of you who are in America, happy Thanksgiving. Bye!